Hello, I'm Alex.
And I'm Merrick. This is the introduction video for our FOA.
In our presentation, we will be discussing the use of language in dehumanization. We will first describe dehumanization and address its connection to language, along with the psychological power which language has for this purpose. Then, categorize its uses, along with examples pertaining to each category of the language used, as well as the effects of this. We will be analyzing instances such as objectification, the protection of insecurities, and justification for killing. Specifically, we will look at things such as propaganda, speeches, and articles to assess the role of language in dehumanization. This topic caught our interest due to the recent increase in the dehumanization of immigrants and foreigners under the Trump administration.
In this introduction video for our FOA, we will simply give a brief overview of what dehumanization is exactly and what needs to occur for it to be successful. We will also describe what makes dehumanization different from hate. Finally, we will give some background on the Rwandan genocide, as this will be heavily referenced in the presentation.
Dehumanization, by definition, is the process of depriving a group of its humanity or positive human qualities. This is usually accomplished by demeaning a person or a group to the point of them being considered subhuman. It is likening a person to something which is not considered to be worth basic human rights, and in a historical context, it is often a precursor to mass genocides, as seen during the Holocaust, the Armenian genocide, and the Rwandan genocide.
Dehumanization in a genocidal context is done in three main ways. It diffuses responsibility, so each person is accountable for only a small part of the act. It morphs the attacked into an unrecognizable group, so they cannot be identified as individual people, but rather only as a collective. It also creates a pressure to conform and join in on the act, so that they are not seen as siding with the attacked.
While dehumanization may seem similar to hate, it is important to distinguish between the two in more extreme cases. Hate creates an attitude that enables the killing of a person or a group, while dehumanization removes the moral aspect of the killing entirely. Essentially, dehumanization allows you to view murder as akin to a farmer slaughtering a cow, removing any emotional attachment.
The Rwandan genocide took place in 1994 and involved the deaths of over 800,000 people over the course of 100 days. Many different types of people took part, including doctors, teachers, farmers, and clergy members, with neighbors killing neighbors. It started with the assassination of the Hutu president, which some Hutus blamed on the Tutsi group, the Rwandan Patriotic Front. The Tutsis were a minority group in Rwanda who dominated the Hutus for many years, and this assassination provided the Hutus an opportunity to enact their revenge. The Hutus organized and killed Tutsis in their homes, churches, schools, and hospitals. The media was used to a large extent, with the radio calling Tutsis cockroaches, comparing the killings to ordinary tasks like weedings, allowing the genocide to occur on such a grand scale.
Dehumanization has been seen throughout history, prominently in World War II, but it is still present in modern times. It played a large role in the Rwandan genocide and can be seen in the current immigration crisis. It is also present, although not as obviously, in much less apparent instances such as distressed nurses and abusive relationships, which will be expanded upon in our presentation.